Everywhere was in darkness. We didn't have any electricity. Very little candles even. It was after the war and oil was rationed. If you could get the oil, you mightn't have the money to buy it. The All-Ireland football final was being played outside of Ireland for the first and only time. And this was the occasion. I didn't realise it at the time. And it was played in the Polo Grounds in New York and being broadcast into Ireland. There we were, out in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden, word spread to the adjoining villages that neighbours of ours had acquired what was called a wireless.
And as I look down on this scene of splendour, the crowd and team do honour to the national anthem.
The house was a little cottage and it was full with adults. I can tell you there was not any room for any more.
Falls to the ground, he passes it out to Dan Kavanagh.
The place was full, outside and inside. We as children had to stay out in the front garden. It was about 8, 9 or 10 o'clock at night in September, and of course pitch darkness everywhere. Except for this little radio in the corner on the windowsill. And it lit up the valves, the bulbs in the radio lit up the place with artificial light, with batteries. It was the first time I saw artificial light, and it lit up the kitchen of the house. Everywhere else was in darkness, right around, everywhere, countryside, all in darkness. You can imagine a youngster, everybody was scared of the dark. And all of a sudden you saw this artificial lighting. I always believed it was when I first saw the light. Little magic eye. Yeah, magic eye. We call it magic eye, it's a green eye. I couldn't visualise this, how this could come all the way from New York into a cottage in the west of Ireland over a few thousand miles and no wires. And I was mystified, and I think it damaged my brain, and that's why I'm talking to you here now.
Do you think it damaged you?
Oh, definitely. Oh, absolutely.
How?
I'm surrounded with all these damn things, hundreds of them, hundreds of them.
What must have been his feelings at this supreme moment?
Is the light burning yet?
Yep. Clear and bright, thank heaven.
The tremendous expanse of ocean had been bridged. Continents would speak with each other of their several aspirations. A ship in distress in the perilous wastes of the seas could be succored. Lovers, separated by a hemisphere, would confer privily and be comforted. Empire builders, isolated in desert and jungle, would hear the sounds of their cities and be cheered and refreshed. A new world would be born.
And that's how it all began for me, you know. You heard of Hertz. In the 1880s, he discovered those waves in the atmosphere. They're called after him, Hertzian waves. They're called the radio waves now. They've been there from the beginning of time, but nobody knew. Now, that's where it all began. I don't know where it's going to end. There's a great big universe out there. We really don't know so little about it, the future, you know. But that's the past. Yeah.
How are you going, Minh?
How are you, Joe? Now.